Aries, for the next three signs, through the next three signs, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, of course. So through the next three signs. So this is going to be your horoscope, generally speaking, through these next three cycles. Your cycle, and then Taurus and Gemini that follow. And then at the end, when Gemini's done, I'll do another three for you, and we'll just keep extending it down the line throughout the year. Why? Because I'm crazy. You knew that about me though, right? You had to by now. Why would you even do this shit? It's like, I don't know. It seemed like a good idea at the time. I don't see how I can do this video in 3 minutes. That's not going to happen, so. I'll try to put up a sticker of the whole thing so you can follow along. So you can see a sticker on the screen. Maybe I'll do 3 stickers. You can have 3 stickers on the screen. You can follow along by one. So for the first one is the cycle of Aries. It starts March the 21st, which is in a couple days. But you know that if you're Aries. And it leads to April 19th, which is the end of the cycle. And this cycle goes like this. The 4 cards here show the crown, the base, and basically 2 cards that basically spell out the month. So at the top for the crown of your month is Judgment. This is a month for rebirth. You're transitioning from one phase of your life into the next one. The base of this is the Hermit, isolation, which is hopefully something you can correct throughout the month, but when you decide you're going to break away from the crowd and do your own thing, it tends to isolate you. So, sorry about that. But you have fortune on your side, especially early in the cycle. You'll definitely have fortune on your side. The universe is on your side, trying to help you through this transition. And at the end of it, you'll have facing a risk, a chance. Should you take it or shouldn't you? The 7 of Cups for the gambler's wish. I suppose the next card will determine whether or not you should do it or not. My instinct is to say yes, you should take the risk because it's good for you. But since it leads to the next cycle, which is the Taurus cycle, which starts on April the 20th, and is the next section of this reading, I suppose how it happens there will tell you what happens in the previous thing. So we'll just leave that on hold for a minute. My instinct is to say yes, definitely take the risk, but let's just see what the cards say. For the Taurus cycle for you, Aries, at the crown we have the 10 of Wands for a burden, which means you have a burden on your shoulders. It does feel like it's possible to, it's mixed, so it's heavy in the beginning and late at the end, so it's like you'll be able to lighten your load. It's just that in the beginning of the cycle, you're going to be burdened. The base of this is the Page of Swords for bravery. That's kind of leaning toward the idea you want to take that risk too, because the idea is, and you could also look at it that depending how things turn out, the risk could alleviate you of those burdens, but let's stick to the cards for the moment. Early on in the cycle, you have strength, which is what you're going to need to be able to carry what you're going to do. That's against you, unfortunately, because it's like, not you personally, but it's against the 7 of Cups, because it suggests you need to be strong to be able to move forward. If the risk that you take, well, I mean, if the risk you take is monetary and you win, then you wouldn't need the strength, so it must be a different risk. It must be a risk where you're taking it to improve yourself, but you have a lot of work to do. Either which way, you have strength at the beginning of the cycle and the Queen of Pentacles at the end. So, if you're masculine energy, it is the Queen of Pentacles is going to see you through. If you're feminine energy, you'll see yourself through. And in the end, you'll be better for it. So you'll actually be abundant. You'll gain abundance as a result of this. You'll become the great provider through the cycle. And if you're masculine, you gain the provisions from the great provider, but it still helps you out. Finally, we end up in the Gemini cycle for May 21st through June 20th. And the crown of this is the Hangman for you waiting for things to change. Not sure how that helps with the whole risk thing now. It kind of shakes it up a little bit. I still think you should take it because I think it has to do with improving your overall situation, not necessarily a financial one. The basis is the 9 of Pentacles for luxury, which suggests by this point, the reason why you'll be able to wait is because you'll have luxury, which should suggest, and that's why the Queen of Pentacles is most important here. So the whole thing is to get to the Queen of Pentacles or become the Queen of Pentacles. That way you can have what you need to be able to relax and have your options and make your decisions. That's the idea. Since the early part is the 3 of Swords, my first thought is, I mean, if it can't be about the actual materialism because it doesn't line up with the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm going to go with my default on this and say that it's imposter syndrome. The idea is you're beating yourself up for not having things work out the way you, or feeling guilty for the way things have worked out. If you're the Queen of Pentacles, you had to do things you're not proud of maybe, or do things you're not happy with to get to where you want to go. And if you're the masculine energy, you wanted to do it yourself and you needed the Queen of Pentacles. Either way, and it's to do with beating yourself up, which you should totally knock the shit off. And you should, since this is a choice card and it's early on, I'm warning you now, you can actually change this. By the time you actually get there, you don't have to beat yourself up. Just accept what the gains that you've got, accept the way the universe is giving you what you needed to move forward, and don't sweat the small stuff so much. Just don't let it bother you. In the end, the King of Swords comes. If you're feminine energy, if you are the Queen of Pentacles, then the King of Swords is here to. It's basically the knight in shining armor. You're going to meet somebody that you totally. It's going to basically bowl you over, knock you on your butt. It's basically this kind of person going to be awesome. You're going to meet them again. If you are masculine energy and you already dealt with the Queen of Pentacles, then you're coming into your own, which suggests there might be something in the future for you. It's not quite the same either way. So for the Queen, it would be you're meeting the King, which is probably romantically involved. If you are the masculine, then it's you're coming into your own and taking command, or at least being able to make good decisions for the future that'll help you move forward. And there you go. And that is the next 3 cycles or cycles, periods. I don't know what you want to call them. It's not even 3 months. It's technically the next 90 days, I guess. That actually fit your side, fit the cycle. Well, how do you want to word it? I don't know how to word it. I'm winging it here. It's the first time I've ever done this, so we're just going to run with it. So there you go. There's the next 3 time periods. Brace yourself accordingly. The only things that you can't do anything about, the beginning for sure, this next, the Aries cycle, since it's your cycle, the universe is basically taking hold of you. The only choice you have is that 7 of Cups. And I still say you should take it. Strength is in the next one. Yeah, that's what she's going to need. It's also back and forth. I mean, you have what it takes to get through this, so the universe you can do fine. And then the pause at the end of it, you'll have to do. But everything else is up to choice. The only real influence here, the court that you have to worry about, is the Queen. So everything else is up in the air. You can change all this now that I've told you what it is. So watch the video, watch it again, memorize it, learn it, and then you can alter your course. It's possible. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'm offering discounts for new clients. Read the description, you'll find out how. Leave your information in the comments if you're interested. May the universe guide you to prosperity and happiness, and I will be seeing you.